Hello, my name is Christine and I am a mom in Atlanta. I am coming forward with a very personal matter because I want the public to know about a serious miscarriage of justice in the criminal justice system here in Atlanta. I also believe that there are other families who may be experiencing what my family is, and that is someone lying in court and the court pretending that it doesn't matter. On September the 13th, 2022, my 17-year-old son missed the bus. Both me and his father asked him, did he want to get a ride to school? He said no. He decided to walk 2 blocks to the school, to the MARTA bus, so that he could catch MARTA. At 8:04, 8:05 that morning, my son is seen walking in front of our neighbor's Ring camera. He's wearing the sweater he was wearing when he left home, a black and white camouflage hoodie with the words Backwoods on the front. At 8:12, my son is seen driving into some apartments that are about 2.2 miles away from our home and 2.2 miles away from the person who owns the car. She is a neighbor of ours. My son is seen driving the car to the back of the apartments, getting out, going through the pathway in the back of the apartments that leads to a neighborhood that's on the other side of where his high school was. My son is never seen leaving the apartments after he parked the car. At 8:20 a.m., there is a Cash App transaction. It is one that is linked from the woman who owns the car, her bank card, to my son's Cash App. A little bit after 9:05 that same morning, the woman who owns the car ran out of her home and told one of our neighbors that she had been attacked and that the man had stolen her car. They called 911 and she proceeded to tell the police that she'd just gotten through working a 16-hour shift. She was coming home. She stripped off her clothes, put on her gloves from work, scrubbed herself in a shower, had put her baby down to go to sleep, her 2-year-old child, and then she had left her back door open because her fiance, who had just left that morning, was going to be coming home that evening and he didn't want to disturb her even though she is a hard sleeper. Again, this young lady said she leaves her back door open, and this is a back door without an exterior doorknob, and so it's wide open. This young lady says she leaves her back door open so that her fiance can enter the house 9.5 hours after she goes to sleep without disturbing her. She says she laid down. She was asleep when she heard a strange noise from the next room, like her baby was crying or panicking. When she went into the room, a man is standing over her baby. They get into a fight. He turns around and assaults her, and then he leaves the house, taking her car keys and stealing her car. The only issue with everything that she's just said is just all a lie.
Accusers three different stories of her talking about how the suspect left the house after assaulting her.
And then this man had my son pinned down. He had his mouth covered and pinned down like he was. Even though I'm little, I bum rushed his ass like I think, when he realized it was me, he held me down trying to. He took off every piece. I can show you my bra and my underwear. He took off every piece of clothing I had. So we sat there and fought for a minute, and that's when I realized he had everything on my fiance. He had dreads. He had my fiance ski mask on. When I pulled this, he had skinny little black dreads. He had my blue work gloves on from the rehab that I work at. He has my fiance green and white Navy shoes, Nike shoes on. And he had my fiance's black and white hoodie that says Backwoods in red, white, and it's gray and white camouflage. He had that on. Okay.
The guy may have had a sweater on of yours. You own a sweater that has black backwood on there.
Backwood.
Yeah, like the that brand.
Like the cigarello.
Yeah. You don't have a shirt like that at all? Okay.
I don't know his undershirt and stuff. I was too busy. After he tried to do that with me, I let where's my dog, Lord Jesus? I let my dog Onyx out. He thought he was a pit bull, but he's a Dalmatian. He's not really protective. But when Onyx ran at him, he ran straight outside.
10 minutes later, the accuser says that the suspect left because they heard a trash can close.
Okay. He ended up, when I got right here, he pushed me in here and tried to push me on the bed.
Okay.
And that's
Where
how...
was your son as this is happening?
He's watching. He's running behind us like... I don't think he fully grasped, what was happening. He stuck his on this bed. This is the same bed me and my...
So I do have to, because at first it said it was attempted, and now, so...
No. I told them on the phone. He stuck...
Okay, so tell me exactly...
When we got in here, he picked me over like this, and he stuck his in me real fast, and that's when I started screaming, help, 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 and I started kicking. Only reason he let up off of me was because we both heard, it sounded like somebody closed the trash can or something from this way. So I guess he thought, like, somebody was coming. I don't know. He linked up off of me, so I pushed him.
2 hours later, the accuser says that they were fighting over a gun and the suspect left after she got a better grip of it.
You grabbed your baby and you tried running to the room.
To our bedroom, because I knew the gun was in there. When he I ran, went in the drawer, tried to grab the gun. As soon as I grabbed the gun, we're fighting like this. When he realized that I got the better grip of it, he takes off. He literally we got the tussle and this went forward and the gun just like fell on the floor, and that's how we got the literally fighting in here.
And you never pointed the gun at him. Where's the gun at now?
My fiance has it. I never got to get it. Okay.
Heard different descriptions of the suspect.
And that's when I realized he had everything on my fiance. He had dreads. He had my fiance's ski mask on. When I pulled this, he had skinny little black dreads. He had my blue work gloves on from the rehab that I work at. He has my fiance green and white Nike shoes on. And he had my fiance's black and white hoodie that says backwoods and red, white, and it is gray and white camouflage. He had that on. He looked disgruntled, but then he kind of like, I don't know.
And about how old would you say?
That's what I'm saying. He like he in high school, like 17, 18, probably his senior year or the 11th grade.
Have you ever seen him wearing any, like, school uniforms or anything like that walking by? Anything else distinguishing about him?
Like I said, he had a black and white, he got the little dreads. He's skinny, but he's a high schooler. The reason I know he's a high schooler is when I did like this and pulled his thing, it looked like a uniform shirt. Like it looked,
Uniform.
yeah.
Did you let her know that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
That's all I was trying to tell him. It looked like a green or something uniform shirt. But he had on my fiance got a black and white long shirt. It's black and it got white right on it. He had that, okay, the hoodie first. Then he had the love shirt and the uniform. That's what I'm saying. I guess he came in there with a uniform shirt on. Shoes. He got on my fiance's shoes. He got on some black and white Nike. I don't know which one. Hold on. They gray, right? And they got a white line in between them. Like a whole bunch of lines, like one line.
And those are your fiance's?
Yes.
Did you find any other shoes in the location that weren't yours?
That weren't ours?
Yeah, like where his shoes go then if he's wearing your fiance's?
I don't, that's what I'm saying. I didn't see nothing, but I don't know if. Oh, he did have on a backpack as well. He got, I don't know if they told you, he got a
Tattoo on his hand. Do you know what the tattoo was?
It looked like a spider web or something, but it wasn't finished.
The accuser's story asks on how she was assaulted.
He picked me over like this, and and that's when I started screaming, help, 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 and I started kicking. Only reason he let up off of me was because we both heard, it sounded like somebody closed the trash can or something.
Did he actually succeed in doing anything to you, or was it just fighting?
He was able to stick his just a little bit until
you?
Yeah, until I did like that.
Okay. And was
That's why
this while you were standing, or while you were down the
While I was standing.
Okay.
I just...
They did this medicine for my neck.
Now, you said that he had
They said that it was the two holes, like it was in between my two holes. But she said because it was between my two holes, like I shouldn't be worried about.
What about the baby? What did he get at the hospital?
They, to be honest, they didn't see anything wrong. They just kind of looked at him. Like when he went in, he was laughing and stuff, and they just looked at him. And she asked me what happened, and I told her. And they just kind of checked his vitals, looked at his body.
Nothing wrong with him.
Don't look like that and everything correct.
The accuser says that her husband has to use the back door.
No, so we always leave the door like this in case I'm asleep and my husband's I sleep hard and my husband has to get in. So we usually leave it unlocked like this. But when I came, it was like this, cracked like this. Yeah, and that's how it is. But like you said, that's how it is. He came in.
However, the accuser fiance says that they do not use the back door.
Can you tell us about the back door? Is it usually unlocked, or is there a way to lock it, or?
It's supposed to be locked.
Okay, so and it locks from the inside. Is there a way to get? Because there's no doorknob on the outside. Is there a way to get in from the outside?
On the outside, you can just push it. On the inside, it's a handle. You can just pull and it locks. But the screen door, you can put your hand in and unlock it. But the big door, you can't.
Y'all use that a lot?
No.
Here is the teen she claimed was wearing her boyfriend's clothes. In spring break of April 2022, wearing the entire outfit he was in the day he was arrested, including the sweater he bought himself.
So girl, don't you dare play it down.